Hey everybody, Andrew O'Neill, Black Cloud Mining. How's it going? I think I really ought to put that up on the back here somewhere. Black Cloud Mining. Let me get set up here finally. Get over and pull me up on the YouTube side so I can see what's going on. Need to mute it quick. And it's muted. And now we wait to see who shows up. Hey Mom, how's it going? Welcome. Oh my God, it's Philip. Dirty Laundry Prospecting, the background. Damn, I miss you, man. What's going on? How you doing? Oh, I need to make it so I can put my feet up here. There we go. Chill out and wait to see what people are doing. I tell you what, Phil, everybody always asks about you. I tell them you're doing good down here in Parker. I have a bit of dirt that I have stored up from Gold Basin that I still have to process. I got to pan it out and run a few more buckets, but hopefully Bradley Height's going to be coming down here in the next month or so, and he's going to help me tear into Gold Basin and see what is what with that. So, you know, I'm watching YouTube and something tells me that I need to change my video rate. Mr. Popzilla, how's it going? Welcome. I think I'm going to have to run away here for a second and go give a lighter back to somebody. Give me 2 seconds, though. I really need to see what's going on with my video quality here. No, that's not it. Where do I change that? I know there's a place that I can change that in. Oh, right there. Duh. Let's see if that works any better. Seems to be pausing and skipping a lot. Oh, I can't do a safety meeting, man. These are cigarettes. I wish it was something else. Let me delete that. All right, that actually worked. Cool. Oh, almost done. I need to edit that one. 25 rolls left. Save. and show and back to chat. Okay. Looks like the video is doing a little bit better. Cool. And the 1/8 of the gram of gold is for the donator giveaway. We actually have, I don't have it in front of me. There's already 23 entries into the donator giveaway for the end of the box. There's still a 40%. There's still a W in the box. There's still a few buffaloes and something else, and I can't remember what. Oh, a proof, a $50 proof. So I'm going to kick this down just a little bit. Keep forgetting I'm not on StreamYard when I do that. Awesome. I appreciated that, man. Yeah, definitely hit the like button, folks. Or the dislike. I don't care. Interaction is interaction. The YouTube algorithms do not care if it is a thumbs up or a thumbs down, as long as it is one or the other. And no, I didn't check to see who all is streaming right now. I'm sure there is a billion people streaming right now. Let me see here. Nah, let's do it that way. Look at a couple coins, couple examples of stuff. I mean, like this one right here. A lot of people look at that and go, oh, Punch Mint Mark. Nah, that is in fact a deteriorated die. You see it on the 1, the 6, the 9. I don't know why I threw this one under the scope, mostly just because it was in front of me. What else do we have to look at? I don't want to look at that. And we can always look at this one. It's from, I'm using StreamYards, Mom. It's a different program that allows me to have a banner and also allows me to use my scope and such so that we can look for anomalies. And this, folks, is the Morgan that's on the Morgan dice game. You can see Liberty is very brilliant. Hair still looks good. Good hairlines. A little bit of wear right there above the ear. The biggest issue with this girl right here is going to be on the reverse. And these are $5 a spot. And look at that eye. Look at the detail on this face. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Just beautiful. Breast feathers. You got the claws. I mean, you can see definite claws. The issue with this is this black mark that you see here. Not sure what did it. Looks like it might have been a lighter or something, but 8 feathers. Yippers. And that one is a San Francisco mint mark. For sure, for sure. There's probably a lot of people streaming right now, huh? It's all good. I'll chill out, do a couple hours. Maybe I'll look at some coins I've got a bunch that I can look at just laying around that need to be gone through to decide if they're anything or if they just need to go back to circulation. Boy. So what's everybody up to tonight? No, Mom, it's not tarnish. It's got to be from a lighter, honestly. Like somebody, like flame got across it. Some sort of a butane or even I'm not sure. It's just, all right, Philip, man, you take care. Hey, just so you know, kind of cool part is one of my new things is donator giveaway is the 1/8 of a gram of gold every box. I figured out how to finally incorporate gold into every stream without killing me. Yeah, Mom, that seems to be one of those feel-good puppy pet movies that, you know. I mean, I get it. Pets are special. Pets are part of the family. I mean, I do enjoy a good pet movie here and there, but I think this country puts way too much emphasis on pets when it spends more money on surgeries and medicines for pets than it does for its own veterans. So don't expect to catch me watching a feel-good pet movie anytime soon. I have a personal feeling that people's hang up on pets are killing our veterans. Not that anybody will agree with that, but it is what it is. I'm allowed to have my opinion. But see, then again, I also grew up in a day and age that you didn't put money into an animal unless it had cost you a lot of money and you already had a lot of money invested. So, yeah. No, I actually read the story years ago, Mom, and have no need to watch the movie. It's just another sled dog story. There are a few. Several true stories. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think they're awesome. They're cool dogs. I mean, Mom, if you remember right, one of my favorite dogs ever was a sled dog. She was the run of the litter, but she was bred to be a sled dog. They're badass dogs. But just like any other pet, she died. So, yeah. I have kind of a bad idea, whole outlook on pets, folks. So, in case you didn't already know that, chill out. All two of you. I don't know. And I can't say a whole lot because I do have a pet of my own. However, I don't go out of my way to get pets. My last two pets stopped being negative. Stop being bossy. My last two pets were both given to me. This isn't negative, Mom. This is my outlook on life. If you have a problem with it, you're being negative. My last two pets were both given to me, rescues. Like if I didn't take them, there wasn't anybody to take care of them. Hey, Al, Uncle Al, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, man. But no, both my last two have been snakes. And I dig snakes. I dig snakes a lot because they don't require a lot of maintenance. I can go do my own thing. It's not like I have another child. Ta-da. Love you, Mom. Have a good night. And honestly, guys, the only negative part that I feel that I said at all was the fact that Americans feel it's necessary to spend more on their pets than it is the people that defend our country. That is the most negative thing I have said this entire stream. And sad and pathetic. But it is what it is. And in case y'all can't tell, I've had a day. So hopefully my honey stops by. I know I definitely don't have enough people to even bother checking with PayPal. If anybody has PayPal me, just hit me up. Oh, I know, Al. I know. I know. And I know my mom. I know where she's coming from. And she loves pets and would spend any amount of money to keep her pets alive. So what I said come across as negative to her. That it's going to anybody that gives more money to their pets than they do our veterans. What I say is going to be offensive. It's just a patriotism thing. Man, and I tell you what, if, and this is a big goddamn if I last longer than my mom, I would miss her terribly to the bottom of my soul. But it does not change how I feel about things. See, and Al, I mean, that's a personal thing. I'm not downing people about it. I'm not trying to down people about it. I might have a negative view, but it's a personal preference. I choose not to burden my financial situation with something like that. Now, like my rescues, okay, yes, I do have to spend money on my snakes. My last snake, a 9-foot boa, yes, she was expensive until I figured out that she didn't mind eating rabbits and quail. She got awful cheap. I didn't have to spend a dime on her other than what it cost me for bees. Now, this one is a bit smaller. He's only about 4 feet, maybe 4.5 feet. Ball python. His name is Buddy. He's an absolute sweetheart. And I spend $15 every 2 months on him. Maybe a bit more than that, because I got to get the bedding that I change out every couple months too, but it's still cheap. I mean, my snake cost me less in 2 months than I smoked tobacco in 2 weeks. So the rats eat better than you do. I'll tell you what, man. I don't you have snow and cold though? I was going to say, a lot of people frown on this, and it's actually technically illegal. But if you were to get one that is a smaller breed that does not get too big, that are mousers that can live, or they're carnivores that can live in your climate, have one live in your house, man. I had no mice. I had no snakes anywhere near my property. And I live in Arizona. I had no snakes the entire time and no rodents the entire time I had my 9-foot boa just roaming my house. Now, the bonus about a 9-foot boa roam in your house is it's way harder for them to escape outside. A little 4-foot python stands the chance of escape. Now, if you go with a ball python, you're still limiting them out to about 6 feet, which means they can't really threaten humans. Which, like I said, I was given my boa constrictor, and she was a boa constrictor imperiator, which means her max length was going to be 14 to 16 feet. Now, she passed away at shy of 10, 9.5 or so. Cats made friends. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that irritating? Yeah, and I've actually noticed that since I lost baby, I've had a few more mice in the house, but it is what it is. It's no big deal. I don't mind because some of them are cute. I kind of miss some of my old mice that I had back in the day because they were. I can't think of the name for them, but they're these cute ninja mice that have a long tail and a tuft of hair on the very end of their tail, basically pack rats. They're cute as hell and just have so much personality to them if you get to know them. Food for snakes. Yep. Man, I'm starting to wonder if anybody's going to stop by. 22 minutes in, and man, we've been to a whopping 3 people. You'd think people would be interested in gold. Oh, well. So, how have you been, Al? I haven't seen you in forever. I have been hiding, by the way. I do get that part. All right, Al, give me just a second. I'll be right back. I have to run this lighter down to a kid. Stop. Oh, really? All righty, folks, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I kind of figured. I knew the big show was going on. I just stopped going because I had no chance at winning and I was getting sick of it. Doing all those clue shit, and you got to be there the whole entire time to catch all the clues and whatever. The big show used to be fun when anybody stood a chance of being in there and winning. And once they fucked it up, it's no fun anymore. Totally killed it for me. I'm not into watching for trivia questions and crap. especially once I saw him break his own rules to allow somebody else to win when they did not win. He had very strict rules for the longest time, and then he broke his own rules to allow a friend to win over somebody else. And I feel that's wrong. Again, it's his stream, it's his choice, not my thing. But I haven't actually been back to the big show, but maybe once or twice since then. Hey, Silver Finder, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. Canada. I wish I knew enough to know. I mean, I know enough about minting and the processes to try to be able to recognize a double die. But big bank, little bank. Oh my God, how are you, man? I haven't seen you in forever. Now we'll go back to looking at the S. That bright ass quarter, yucky. But it is a Canadian quarter, so I dig it. Oh, I do want to look at that seal. What's that? Oh. Had another kid. Holy cow, man. Congratulations. Yeah. I got to see my granddaughter today, or one of my granddaughters. I was pretty excited about that. My last stream earlier today, she was actually on for about 10 minutes. It was so cute. I don't know, Al, you would remember her, Jenny. She used to come on and just talk and wave and say hi. But now she's old enough at this point. She got so cute and so embarrassed. Whispered to me she couldn't see them, so she couldn't wave at them. It was cute as hell. Yeah, that's actually what I was figuring, Al. I just hadn't really paid attention to it before. 3 girls. Oh, good God, sir. The gods be with you. I have 4 boys and 4 girls between stepchildren and biologicals. And man, not to scare you or anything, man, but by far, with my youngest being 14 now, my boys were are far easier to deal with than my girls, because my boys are straightforward, cut, dry generally. I've got one that's kind of a wishy-washy little son of a. He's his mom's kid. But yeah, man, rough. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. 2 moments. I just heard a call. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Got called downstairs for a second. The more girls you have, the more guns you get. Yes, sir. And yeah, man, congratulations, 100%. I mean, I love all my babies. I love all my girls just as much as I love my boys. Tristan, how's it going? Shit, I'll be right back, guys. I forgot my drink. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, now I'm back. How you doing, Tristan? Trying to find something to look at under the scope that might be interesting. That'll be good. Why not? Look at some Die Chippery. Have that up there right now. Using Windows. Okay. Well, we're at half hour and 3 people. I guess that definitely shows the wrong time to stream this one, didn't I? I might have to try to do a morning stream tomorrow for the other half of this box. Tristan, I will have that out to you tomorrow. Just bank my stuff, wallet my stuff, whatever for right now. I will get that sent out to you. All right, kid? It's just been off, you know. All right, now take care, man. Don't have too much fun. Go win the big show for me. I sure as hell can't anymore. So we're back down to 2. Oh, we're up to 4. Holy cow. I'm even set up to do my to scope everything tonight. I will have to raise my scope before I start doing half dollars, but yes, sir, I'm ready to go. Big Bang, who are you talking about? What did I miss? Who's in chloride? Don't tell me Al's in chloride. I think that would actually irritate me. Okay, I gotta go back and chat apparently. What did I miss? You cannot be telling me that Al lives in chloride. I would seriously, I'll be irritated as hell that we haven't already met up. Okay, gotcha. You threw me on that one for a second, man, because I'm like, That was gonna irritate the hell out of me. I'm like, chloride's right there. Hell, I might be closer to. I don't know. Now I'd have to look. I don't know. I might be even closer to chloride than I am bullhead, but because I've gone up to bullhead, big bank, little bank. Do you know who Money Maniacs is? He's part of the coin community. Does some hunts, does a lot of showing off his other stuff. He's really wanting to start an auction / coin store. Hell of an idea. But he's the only one so far that I've met from the community besides Dirty Laundry Prospecting, who used to live here and coming over. But other than those two, Money and I've actually been up to his house. We did a bit of a quarter roll hunt. I found a couple W's. And then he came down here, and him and his wife and Kiki, their daughter, and their son, I cannot think of his name. Sure talks a lot. Good kid, just has an issue with talking too much. Yeah, it was awesome. I had them over to my house, had them here in the coin room. We didn't go live or anything. We went live over at Money's house, but we didn't go live here. We just kind of went through a box of halves to see what we could find. Yeah, I knew Cheapskate was in Tucson. Didn't realize he lived that close to you. That's pretty cool. There's actually a few people from the community that live down in Tucson. I should say from a couple communities here on YouTube that I'm part of the whole mining and panning prospecting crew. A lot of them live down in Tucson. I really, really want to get down there and do some scoping out of some GPAA claims. Just a matter of getting the money to do it. I should have my disability, so that'll definitely help out. I won't be so stressed. I won't be so stressed about everything. It'll be nice. Hold on 1 second, folks. I'm telling Kenny I'm live. Because apparently my notifications aren't going out. I try to put in love, it says live. I try to put in live, it says love. Apparently this is turning into more of a hangout, which works for me, I guess. I don't really care. I plan on going live first thing in the morning anyway, so probably like 8, 9, 10 o'clock right in there. Hopefully earlier than later. So what's everybody up to tonight? Surfing, chilling? Hell, just for shits and grins, I might end up running this one to like midnight or something. Maybe it depends on how many people I get in here, I guess. I mean, if we stay at 3 people for too long, oh my goodness, nothing's getting accomplished. Then it's just me sitting here on camera talking to myself a whole lot, which I don't mind. It's either that or sit down and watch a whole bunch of TV. So, Koozies by Kenny. Hold your favorite beverage, keep it cold, keep your hand nice and not cold. Crocheted per color, per design, by my lovely wife, Kenny O'Neill, Kenny's Creations. Check her out. If you look up Kenny O'Neill, I think it's space Kenny's Creations. You hit her up. She can make all kinds of cool stuff. And if she can't make it, our youngest daughter, Samantha, can. She makes some amazing stuff. Amazing stuff with crocheting. Seen her do octopuses this big. Boogie. She did Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, excuse me. Friggin' awesome. And a reminder to anybody who's watching now or watching later, I also have coin rings for sale. A few different years. I can size them depending on what you're looking for. They were made by my father. The one example you can see on YouTube is Uncle Al, Oldies and Goodies. My dad made his 1964 coin ring for him. So there's some advertisement there from my dad. His business is called, nope, that's the gold lady. Oh, it's Silver Rings and Things. Andy O'Neill, jewelry, wind chimes, walking sticks, and more. I tell you what, guys, my dad makes some amazing wind chimes. One of these days when I get a good wind going, I'll go up back and I'll take a video and show you. Makes them all out of copper, pure copper, just beautiful. And he actually uses chords. He uses a tuner. He uses a chart that tells you what thickness, what diameter, and so on and so forth, and certain length to get certain amount of tone to your pitch. I mean, it's interesting. I have all the paperwork because I could do it too, technically. All right, Big Bang, go take care of that baby, man. You have a good one. Be excellent. But he does make some amazing wind chimes as well. And he does a lot of cool walking sticks with cool ends and just different wraps. And I mean, if you want a completely personalized walking stick, definitely hit me up and I will get you to my dad and he can make some neat stuff. I mean, he's the one that made this. I'll give you a close up of it. Okay. You see the grip built into it. I don't know if you guys can see the design across all of it, but it is amazing. That lightning design is actually done with a pieces from a microwave. But anyways, he makes cool canes, cool walking sticks. I'll keep my thumper right there. And I'm back down to 2. Let me guess. Popzilla? Now, there was one other person. Who's still here? I'm probably in the background on somebody's stuff. 45 minutes and 3. Oh, 3. I got another person. Yay. Whoever just came in, this was supposed to be a $50 hunt, but, you know, I started my stream at the wrong time. So now it's just become me hanging out with a couple of you. So who's actually here? Does anybody want to actually come up on the panel? I wouldn't mind having company and getting kind of lonely. Man, I wish I could show you guys the true detail of some of this cool little ore that I have. It doesn't show up on this camera very well, though, and I mean, it doesn't really show up under the scope either. Well, let me try it. Why not? Oh, look at me knocking stuff everywhere. Let me see if I can't do this. Get her into focus here. Christopher W. How's it going, man? I'm starting to think it's just me and, well, you now. I was pretty certain it was just me for a minute. I kind of started the stream at the wrong time, Chris. There's the big show going on. Joe Durbin's got his stuff going on. So the most I've had in the stream so far is 4 people at a time. So yeah, not a lot happening, bud. How are you doing tonight? But now I'm just trying to look at some of this ore that I have. Well, you call it ore. It's rocks from that I found on the property that somebody had brought in from somewhere, and there's definitely gold in it, silver and electrum. So I'm just having a rough. Oh, there's a little chunk of gold right there. Little bitty pieces like that. And you've got stuff like that, which is a mix of silver and gold. Chris, I'm doing all right. Been a long day, been a stressful day. Bunch of stupid shit happened today, of course. Go figure. All right, look at that gold on that corner. That's some pretty stuff. All right. It's been one of those chaos days. Not exactly all that much fun, but had a decent stream earlier. Which you were there, so you saw. We didn't find a whole lot, found a couple things. So this is my attempt at the wrong time to do the second part. Honestly, Chris, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to wait until tomorrow morning, because here's the thing. I plan on streaming early. I'm going to start getting up 8, 9 o'clock in the morning and starting to stream. So depending on how that goes, I'm hoping it starts going to where I can do a stream in the morning on some days and a stream in the evening on some days, and have a box to do on alternating streams or something like that. I'm still not sure, because some of my morning streams go amazing. Some of them don't go. And then some of my night streams go amazing and some don't go. It all depends on who's streaming at the time. And one thing I've realized is if I keep worrying about who's streaming when, I'm never going to stream. So it's a matter of if you stream it, they will come eventually. I hope. Well, there's technically 4 of us in here now. That's good. I need to find that. And that. Man, I was hoping Kenny would be in here, but she's being all incommunicado right now. Well, big show's over. Anybody know who won? I can tell because Cajun just went live. Tristan. Tristan, you must have clicked out too soon earlier. You showed up, said hi, and then bounced away, didn't you? Didn't you? It's what happens when you mute a channel, buddy. What I said earlier was that I should go out tomorrow, but go ahead and just put my stuff in a wallet or whatever that was, because you never got back to me on my email to you. Mr. Stephen Walsh, welcome, welcome. Shannon. Oh, somebody named Shannon won the big show. Cool beans. That actually sounds like a new. That's even more awesome. I mean, because when I won it, I had only gone twice, I think. And then, like I said, I used to go to the big show religiously, but then all of a sudden they switched it up to where you got to watch the whole thing. You're watching for clues. Then you got to put it all together and answer some stupid question. Oh, come on. I mean, the big show's not a lifestyle. It was a cool show that I could watch and be part of and maybe win something and donate to. Once it became the fact that there was no way I was going to win ever, because I have things, unless I'm streaming, this is the most focused you will see me ever. And you still see me dart off and out here and there. So when I'm watching channels, I'm doing 5, 6 other things at the same time. So if I have to sit there and be attentive the whole time and pay attention to the giveaway, that's not worth it. I mean, I enjoyed the big show literally for what it was. A chance to give to the community and have a chance to win back. Simply, purely simple. So, yeah, when they made it complicated, I gave up. Man, it's funny. Every time I say that, I drop down to two people watching. And don't get me wrong, I love Ken, the professor. He knows his shit. I don't like where the big show went. So Yeah. Not that I have enough people in here to have a conversation about it. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to drop to 1. That means I'm the only person watching myself talk. That's going to be funny. But yeah, I get it. There's some big names with big giveaways going on tonight. So I was just a little guy for now. I will get this built back up again to where my giveaways are like a gram of gold and better, not counting the silver and copper. I was there. I was there. I will be there again. Me and my plaid jammy pants. Yeah, 2 people, and honestly, I figured it was you, Christopher. I seriously did. Because I'm one of them. I've got YouTube on another screen, which I don't ever trust that count completely, but it is what it is. I mean, if you're familiar with my old school streams, an hour is nothing. See, and Tristan never answered me, or did he go and email me? That would be funny. Let me check my email. No, Tristan didn't even email me. Didn't expect it. I mean, can't blame him. I'm not talking shit. You can't blame him, though. He's a millennial. So if you don't answer him within the first 10 seconds of him posting the question, he's going to bounce. And yeah. So, Tristan, if you happen to rewatch this, which odds are no, please email me back again. I had questions. Yeah, see, that's it, Christopher. That's it exactly. It used to be fun when everybody had a chance to win. Now that not everybody has a chance to win unless you've been there the whole time. Because like half the time I'm doing something and I'll come in halfway through the big show. That's when I'll get home. So if I've missed half the big show, I have no chance. Which is literally what stopped me from donating to it. I actually had a package put together to send into the big show to donate for coins and stuff when they swapped over to the whole trivia, pay attention to the clues crap. And I thought, no. I'll give to the little people in the community that don't have, 24 hours a day to watch YouTube. I don't know. That's also why I stopped going to $50 Make You Holler. I'll pop in there once in a while, but man, I enjoy the channels that interact with you personally. And back when I first started a year and something ago, $50 Make You Holler, when I'd pop up and say, "Hey, Paul and Snacks," they would say, "Hey," back. Now they might catch 3-4 comments in, and they might say something to me and say hi. And that's a maybe. Rob finds treasure. Rob and I have exchanged mail before, personal, like gifts to each other. he got big enough that he doesn't even recognize my name anymore. The only person who does is his wife. She'll tell me hi. Hey, that one coin collector. You have a good one, man. Get some rest. Thank you for stopping by and hitting the button, whichever button you hit. I do appreciate it. I mean, now that the big show's over, who else is on right now? I suppose I should go look at that. Wow. My YouTube is so far behind. That's funny. And my whole system starts lagging though when I Oh wow. Oh no, the big show's still going, so he hasn't shut it down yet. Once he shuts it down, I might get a few. Confrontational Nonconformist is on. JW Coins and Hobbies is on with that box battle. Maximus Silver Stacker, he's been on for a while. And Cajun that just started. So who knows? I might actually get some people in here. See, and Christopher, I remember Rob Fine's Treasure before he got big. So I was part of his crew before he exploded. And then when he exploded, all of a sudden he had people donating hundreds of dollars, and he forgot all about those of us that do the little $10, $15 donations when we can. I harbor no ill will. I mean, at this point, it has become his livelihood, and that is his whole way of making money. So he has to pay attention and watch for those people who do donate hundreds to him. He has to. I get that. I pray to the gods I never get that big. And if I do, I hope I have a couple people in the room with me watching chat to help me remember those who were with me from the beginning that I missed. Because that's just, it's one of those things. I mean, with the growth it becomes a whole different ballpark, the whole different game. All right, good night, coin collector. You have a good one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really, once a channel gets to the point where they stop noticing me when I come on and say hi, even though I've been there supporting them from the beginning, I kind of just step away from that channel, honestly. Because, I mean, I'm happy for them. They grew to the point where it's doing good. They're monetized. They're whatever. They're making money. Cool. Don't forget who got you there. And a lot of those channels have forgotten. But here's the thing. I mean, I've had a stream where I had 50 people on at once. And I kind of freaked out because I was having troubles keeping up with chat. The only thing that saved me was I had Dirty Laundry Prospecting over here in this chair, and I had Kenny right here in this chair watching chat helping me keep track of stuff so I didn't miss anybody. And if I was missing them and talking, they would chime up in the background and say, hey, welcome to the channel so-and-so, which was integral to having a larger channel. Which is why I'm not as hard on Rob Finds Treasure as I am Half Dollar Make You Holler. Because I get recognized on Rob's far more often by his significant other than I do by Paul or Snacks. And I have given way more money to Paul and Snacks throughout history than I've ever given to Rob Finds Treasure. Now, Rob, if he sees me, if she points out that it's me, he will say hi. But that's it. It's, you know. But I tell you what, I can tell you one piece that is in Rob Finds Treasure's collection that he cannot deny. I don't see why he would. He wouldn't be able to give it away. If he did, then he better have given me credit. It was a not so proof 69 proof set where I put several coins, several of them 69 proofs in there that had nothing wrong with them. There was no errors or varieties. Scout's honor. But I took my engraver out and I engraved BCM and then signed them on the other side with a Sharpie, because he sent me an NIFC that he signed with a Sharpie. Figured if he could deface a coin and send it to me, I'd deface one and send it to him. And I defaced several and sent them to him. And I enjoyed the hell out of it. Well, something tells me that Kenny's not allowed to have her phone on right now. Hopefully not. Hopefully she's being driven home right now and she will get a hold of me later. Otherwise, she's at her boyfriend's house and he doesn't want her to be online because she could be talking to me probably. God, I hope she doesn't go back and watch this one, right? Oh, God. If that's her saying, hey, I'm here, I'm watching your dick, I'm in trouble. Nope. Oh, my goodness. I guess, sir, this is just a matter of a grounded pound, isn't it? We just hang out, wait and see if people show up. If they do, then cool. We do some donation stuff. If not, then either I finish this box up in the morning or you and Dyer and Arnie C, you guys have all the shots at the gold. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. And like I said, there's a few different channels that I've stopped. I'm not going to name them all. Those are my two main ones. And again, I'm not talking crap on them. I'm very happy for them. It's just a matter of when you lose track of the people that were there for you when you were little, who didn't have that much to give, but still gave anyways. And then all of a sudden you grow big enough that there's channels that they have, there's people that have money, there's so much money, they don't have a clue, you know, that come into these streams and buy 2-3 boxes, drop $1,000 like it's nothing 2-3 days a week. I got sick of it. Hell, on Half Dollar Make You Holler, honestly, the reason I stopped going is because twice in a row I went in and tried to donate, couldn't because somebody had already pre-bought all the boxes, and they were catering to those people. 100% catering to them. Which, again, if it's your business, you cater to those that support your business. So I get it, but and honestly, that happens in a lot of corporate situations too. You'll have a small business that starts up and then that business takes off and becomes a large corporate business. And unfortunately, once the corporation rules start taking over, those that helped get that company to where they were to begin with are subject to the same rules and screwed over because yeah. I appreciate it, Chris. I hope so too. You know what? If not, it is what it is. I'll burn the rest, and those coins that are the bonus coins will go into the next box. I pick up another box tomorrow. What I do with my papers? Oh, right there. Yeah, I pick up another box tomorrow. Oh dear, it's just one watching. Looks like it's just me. I got one pickup tomorrow and one to pick up Tuesday. Because right now I have 4 boxes ordered a week. And my banks are being really cool because I barely have the $500 to work with to get the box in between paying bills, getting stuff to reload for the Buffaloes and the V-Nickels and other stuff. Now, I am proud to say that the channel has been at least supporting itself barely. Barely. That's why I don't have the cool bonus stuff I used to, because I used to be able to put way more into my silver and the V-Nickels and all the other stuff. See, yeah, Chris, that's what I'm saying. Like, it went down to 1 person watching at one point. Now it's back up to 2. I figured you were still here. You can never trust that number up there. But yeah, it's been doing okay. I'm glad I did not stream the last 3 boxes because they were complete duds. But it got to this one, and I even had the same gut feeling about this one. But if the channel is going to continue, I have to stream something. And this is for people that are watching later, if anybody does watch later, because I know you know, Chris. But yeah, most of what I get in donations goes right back into the channel. Now, I will admit, okay, internet is connected to that, because the only reason I have internet right now is so that I can stream. Otherwise, I mean, come on, I have a phone. Miss Victoria, how are you doing, ma'am? I'm just here ranting and raving about channels that got too big for their britches and various other crap. That's good. I was hoping Kenny would join us tonight. She was supposed to, but Who knows? Ah, there you are. Yeah, I know you do, Victoria. We've discussed it before. We have. Yes, ma'am. Some have got to, and like I was saying earlier, this isn't talking crap about them. I mean, because their channel turned into a business that's making them money. So once you get that big to where all of a sudden your livelihood depends on it, yeah, you have to concentrate on those who are paying your bills. You have to concentrate on your big donators. But to forget the little ones, that's what I do not want my channel to become. So by the time I'm serious, and if any of you see me getting to that point, hi Jessica, how's it going? Tell me. Oh my God, tell me. If I ever do happen to get that big, that would be awesome. But just let me know, because at that point, I have to get more people in the room here watching chat that can be able to recognize people, because I don't want any of you to fly under the radar for me. That would, me. I'm alive, Jessica. I am alive. I'm doing okay. But yeah, I'm serious. If you guys ever see me getting to that way where I'm not paying attention to chat at all, or I'm missing people that have, and I don't see me ever doing that. I seriously don't. But I'm sure Rob didn't find himself thinking that he would be able to do that. Paul and Snacks both come from the movie industry. I'm sure they're used to forgetting people. Nothing against them. Because again, back when they were smaller, they used to say hi to me all the time. The moment I popped in and said hi, now I know you would tell me hello, but if it ever gets to the point where in my stream, I'm not recognizing those of you who have been there for me from the beginning, I need a heads up on that, because that's not cool. Damn, I'm going to have to take off in a second for just a moment. God, I hate this. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Because I don't ever want to get to that point. I don't know. It kind of hurt my feelings on a couple of those channels when they stopped even talking to me, because, yeah. A couple of them, I thought they were part of the family. And so once they started completely disregarding me, that kind of made them not so much family anymore. All right, Victoria, Jessica, Chris, give me just a moment, guys. I got to run downstairs again really quick. I'll be right back, okay? Sorry about that. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, and we even got another one. You're being forgotten. Whatever, Christopher. What did you? Let me check PayPal. Yeah, dude, if you're doing that and giving me hell, that's wrong. Although it'd be funny. All right. I didn't think so. Whoa. Oh, goodness. That's funny. Okay. Not that it's any of my business, but I really need to ask. So, is this internet thing or for real thing? Are you guys actually together, or is it just a YouTube thing? 'Cause y'all confuse me with that shit all the time. You thought the new keyboard didn't know how to type? I know, right? So I gave up spending money on them. The smart ones are not so smart. Damn. I cannot get my back to stop hurting today. No matter what position I'm in. You know what? Uh-oh. I'll be right back. I left my phone in the other room there. Okay, or I didn't, and it's hiding. Oh, I see where it's hiding. Gotcha. Enough said. Uh-oh. Let's see if Kenny's checked her Snapchat. Guys, that's awesome. I like that. That is way cool. All right. Right? Nothing at all wrong with that. Not at all. I was just curious because people were confusing me with this whole YouTube wife and YouTube son or daughter or mom. Whoa. I can tell you this for certain. When my wife was here, if I had decided to have a YouTube wife, oh my God. Hell no. I know, yes, right? Yeah, I remember that. No, that's see, and I tell you what, that's how I am now. I mean, since this whole Kenny leaving me thing and her and I having our issues has happened, I've had a few people say, well, you should get a YouTube wife. You should do this. You should do that. I'm like, y'all got to understand me. I won't cheat on my wife. I made some bad drunk conversations with chicks that were safe to have them with because sober I'd never touch them. And they were thousands of miles away. But I could never, even being separated like we are, I could never have a YouTube wife. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I ain't even going to have a pretend wife. I have a real one. She just needs to come home. That was funny. I don't even remember who asked that. Wait, wasn't it Rapture? I think it might have been Silver Rapture that asked. No, it wasn't, because he knew about me and Kenny. And I don't remember who that was. That was indeed funny, though. I think this is the slowest stream I have ever had my entire YouTube career. The most I've had in here at one time is 5 people, and that's after an hour and a half. I usually give up way before this. I don't know. I'm trying to hopefully get the late night crew back together again, but I've been gone long enough. The odds of that happening are slim to none. Plus, I know I'm not as positive a person as I used to be. I know I was with Kenny here in my life. I was a very positive person all the time. With her gone, I tend to be more negative, and I apologize for that. But I'm working on it. I know, Victoria. I know. That's why that was so funny, because, yeah, we're both married. Shit, and you two have been married for almost as long as I've been alive, so just saying. Well, my track record, that's not saying much, but never mind. Never mind. Oh, I know it'll be okay, Chris. One way or another, it'll work out somehow. I don't know. My big fear with her is honestly she's in a situation where she's gonna have to make a choice for her health. Because this right on. This whole thing is causing her a lot of stress and causing her seizures. Not just her job, but still in contact with me and her feelings for me, trying to make it work with this other guy. And then on top of that, every weekend she drives God knows how far. It's a long enough drive that it wears on her, and the drive itself causes her physical discomfort. But she goes to see her boyfriend every weekend, which causes her more stress. So at some point, she's going to have to figure out she's got to drop one of us. Otherwise, she's just going to keep seizing and keep getting worse. Yeah, you know, I am too, Victoria, but I can't do anything about that part of it. So I have to just separate that. That's not, it's neither here nor there. I can guarantee you, with no specifics, that if a hand is ever laid on her by him, he will be a memory. It's interesting because I know enough people that are in Kenny's life that are military. We're talking special forces military. That if I seriously want to get my hands on the guy, I will have to be the first one to find out. I'll have to keep it quiet, and I will have to go handle my business quickly, because otherwise there's several military guys that are going to go and disappear his ass. So if it happens, it'll be handled no matter what. I worry about it happening, but honestly, Victoria, at this point right now, my biggest concern and my biggest worry is the fact that she's having more and more increased seizures, and nobody there knows what to do about them. They're all new to it. None of them have gone through a year and a half, almost 2 years of it. So it scares me. I mean, I literally had to get on the phone with the ER up there in Washington and tell them what was going on with Kenny and how to handle it. And because the nurse took me at my word and dealt with it accordingly, Kenny came back out of it quicker. So it's terrifying, because if that nurse had just gone with standard operating procedure, they were going to pump her full of Ativan, full of a couple other things, try to handle it that way. Well, I gave them the non-drug option, which is what Kenny needs. I don't know. She's just, and her head's been all messed up recently, and it's making me more scared and more scared day by day. I don't know what to do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to sit back and wait patiently, right? Let's see if she's no, her phone's not even on. Which means he probably made her shut it off. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. And when I say made her, it's kind of interesting, because it's probably not like he's being mean about it. All he has to do is look gruff, look upset, and Kenny will automatically do whatever she needs to do to make the situation better, because she is not a confrontationalist and she hates to cause friction. So, I mean, if she shows up, she shows up. That would be freaking amazing, but it is what it is. That's actually been a big part of my whole mental issue last week, is trying to figure out how to deal with all this. Because, I mean, with her having those bad seizures, I know what causes her seizures. And I know the conflict in her heart between me and her situation up there is part of it. So, yeah, I know. I just worry, Victoria, that I just worry. Never going to stop worrying. She's my best friend, my soulmate, and my wife. I mean, I've been married 3 times, but reflection and looking back on it all, she's the only one that legally took all the steps to become my complete and full legal wife. She's the only one of my wives that ever cared to actually legally take my name. I don't know, to me that means something. Damn, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a 3 or 4 hour stream. I'm actually starting to get tired. I think honestly, because I know I'm going to be up in like at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning to do a stream. So let me double check PayPal, see if anybody sneaky guide me. All right, come on, load, load, load. Yeah. Come on, load, load. Man, nothing's selling on eBay. That's killing me. Absolutely killing me. Oh, I'm not sure, Victoria. They probably have me running in the background. I do that a lot, just to give people runtime or watch time. I'll be watching 3 or 4 different things and have all but one of them muted, which sucks because actually back before my strokes got real bad, I used to be able to pay attention to 2 or 3 of them, but nowadays it's, I don't know, too much chaos in my dome. Hard to explain. Too many things on my mind, I guess. I mean, when I had Kenny here, there was nothing to worry about because she was here and I could keep an eye on her. Health-wise, not loyalty-wise, by the way, folks. All right, did PayPal load? It did, and I have nothing new coming in. All right, Victoria, Chris, Jessica, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to give up the ghost at this point on this one and try to run one in the morning with the rest of this box. We'll see what happens, huh? I do appreciate you guys sticking around for as long as you have. You guys rock. That's all there is to it. Like I said, if I ever get so big as I start forgetting you guys, somebody take a trip out here and kick my ass. Right? Well, and that's the thing, is it gets pretty confusing after a minute. It really does. All right, let's see if my YouTube chat is ahead of the game of my StreamYard chat. Nah, nothing's gonna catch up. All right, everybody. Appreciate you all hanging out. Be excellent to each other. Party on. Love you all. And you guys take care. I will see you guys tomorrow morning on the next stream or the one after that, or I will see you around. You guys are all awesome. Never forget that. You keep me sane. All right. Good night, folks. Have a good one.